Good morning, everyone. My name is Eric, and today my topic is technology for good. Close your eyes for a moment. Picture a girl, not just any girl, a girl about 10 years old, sitting on a patch of dirt in a village so remote that it doesn't appear on most maps. In her hand, she clutches a broken pencil stub, nearly worn down to the nub. She uses it to draw patterns on the dirt. But instead of drawing toys and games, she is drawing classrooms, letters, numbers of school. Her eyes is full of hunger, as if trying to grasp something just out of reach. Now imagine her face. Weeks later, she received a package. No fancy ribbons, just an ordinary worn-out tablet. Her eyes full of curiosity, she powered it on. The screen swirled, suddenly not just showing her village, but also the entire world. The entire library of human knowledge that humanity has ever known. The other country's culture, their history, is right there in her small, hopeful hands. My friends, that moment, that transformation, that's not magic. That's something far more human. That's technology, used cautiously and deliberately for good. Today, I stand in front of you, not just to talk about the latest gadgets or the fastest apps. I'm here to talk about something far more human, far fundamental, far more deeper, hope. Because in a world that often feels fractured by endless problems, technology is relentlessly writing some of the most beautiful solutions humanity has ever seen. Consider health. Every year, about 10 million lives are cut short. 10 million fathers, mothers, sons, daughters gone. Why? Because one simple and heartbreaking reason. They couldn't reach a doctor in time. Distance, poverty, broken systems. But what if I told you, imagine a Kenyan farmer, his brows beading with sweat from all day working in the relentless sun. It feels uneasy, a deep fatigue, a persistent fever. But in his other hand, he holds an old Nokia phone, the kind we call dumb. He uses his other hand to type a text on his symptoms and how he feels, and sends it online. An AI app trained on millions of cases analyzes his words immediately and send it to the nearest health clinic, which is just miles away. Diagnosis, treatment. A life potentially saved not by a flying hospital, but by text on a decade-old phone. Or what if I told you, imagine grandma in Sao Paulo, Brazil. She notices her vision blurring. Fear whispers. Blindness, age. But her daughter does not panic and immediately took out her daily use phone. She opened a simple AI app and immediately directed the camera directly at her grandmother's eyes. The camera scanned for symptoms that is not obvious, but for those too small for human eyes to ever observe. Soon, the phone beeped. High alert, see doctor immediately. Treatment begins. Blindness is prevented. The world of sight is preserved by the same lenses that captures birthday parties. This isn't science fiction or holding some distant future. This is technology right now at its very best. This is ingenuity meeting passion. This is tech reaching out, grasping the unreachable, the forgotten, the ignored. Now, look around us. Our Earth is sending distress signals that we cannot possibly ignore anymore. Her poles are melting. Wildfire records are growing rapidly. And most important of all, the seas is rising, trying to drown her and us. While some turn away, paralyzed by the scale of it, others are leaning in, coding the rescue. In Indonesia, large flights of AI-powered drones took flight, carrying packets of biodegradable seeds. They flew over scarred landscapes where deforestation left only tree stumps. They fired these seeds deep into the soil, hoping for them to grow. They restored the forests not inch by inch anymore, but acre by acre, faster than human hands ever could. Technology isn't just something that we can ask for answers anymore. It is our assistant. It is our lifesaver. This isn't just innovation for innovation's sake. This is technology. Right now, at its very best. This is more profound. This is a love letter to our planet. So, I want to ask you one more thing. Imagine that moment when our Earth is being burned, technology can really save us. And technology's power isn't just in grand planetary gestures, it is also in the intimate moments of bravery and courage. A woman in Iran, her heart pounding viciously, took up her smartphone. She begins to film a moment of injustice captured, shared, a beam of truth cutting through darkness. A boy born without a limb. He sits not in registration, but instead in front of a computer. He powers up his 3D printer, downloads a design, and as the 3D printer starts to print, layers and layers of plastic becomes possibility. The moment when he wears on his own artificial leg, it isn't just a tool for him to walk around anymore. It is also an extension of his own spirit. My friends, technology isn't just something that connects us across continents. It is also protecting us. It's the shield for the weak and the megaphone for the silenced. So I ask you, today when you turn on your phone, this sleek and powerful device we often take for granted, what will you see? Don't just see the glass and metal, see the door that could swing open to save a grandma's sight, a farmer's life. The door that could swing open to teach the girl with the broken pencil. The door that could swing open to heal our wounded earth. My friends, technology isn't just some shore we passively drift towards. It is also a building, brick by brick, lines of code by lines of code, choice by choice. And every time we choose to use technology not as a distraction, but for genuinely profound good. My friends, we just don't use technology to make better tools. We make better humans and better society. Thank you.